Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the Creative Juice Show. Now, it is All-Star Week, and we are featuring athletes, organizations who are all-stars in their sport as well as in business. For this first one, I really wanted to start it out with a bang. So I am featuring the one, the only Lewis Howes. Now, first of all, I'm putting this out into the universe that someday I will be on the Lewis Howes podcast as a guest. Okay, so Lewis is a down-to-earth Midwestern guy from Ohio. He didn't come from much. In fact, he had a learning disability growing up. He was bullied a lot at school, and he was even sexually abused as a child. After a severe injury in football forced him into early retirement, he found himself broke and sleeping on his sister's couch for like a year and a half trying to figure out life. So let's fast forward some years. It's amazing to see what Lewis did to turn his life around. He is a lifestyle entrepreneur, high-performance business coach, and keynote speaker. A former professional football player and a two-sport All-American, he is a current USA men's national handball team athlete. Lewis hosts a top 100 podcast in the world called The School of Greatness, which I personally love. I've been listening to this for a long time. This has 40 million downloads since it launched in 2013. Lewis was recognized by the White House and President Obama as one of the top 100 entrepreneurs under the age of 30 years old. Lewis has been featured on Ellen, the New York Times, People, Forbes, Inc., Fast Company, ESPN, Sports Illustrated, Men's Health, The Today Show, basically any major media outlet he's been featured and interviewed on. From my chair, I think the thing that Lewis has done so well is leverage the things that he has good in his life, right? So it wasn't like he was some huge NFL star with a massive audience. Then he started a speaking career from that. He's a handball player, and he played arena football for one season. He took his All-American sports status and used it to his advantage in connecting with others. So it's about taking exciting things that have happened in our lives and blowing them up, leveraging them and making them a big deal. Like when I made the cover of this industry magazine back in 2014, and I'm still talking about it, and we're in 2019. All right, so taking a little wins and just making them bigger. So if you haven't listened to Lewis's podcast, do it. He's great. He has fantastic interviews on his show. He's a charitable guy with a huge heart. He's on the board of Pencils of Promise. Lewis has been a great podcast listen for me for many years now, and he's just a really good example of using story, no matter what your story is, to create an authentic business and a career off of it. So, you guys, that is today's episode of the Creative Juice Show. This is the business show to get your creative juices flowing, so make sure that you guys stay close and subscribe, as tomorrow we're going to feature another all-star in sports and in business. Like this if you like it, comment for the community, and share if you really care.